The movie Forrest Gump starts with a white feather floating in the air. It slowly falls and lands at the feet of a man sitting on a bench. This man is Forrest Gump. He is sitting at a bus stop in Savannah, Georgia. Forrest begins to talk to strangers who sit next to him. He tells them the story of his life. Forrest Gump is not a smart man. His IQ is very low. Doctors tell his mother that Forrest will not be normal. They also say he should go to a special school. But Forrest's mother is very strong. She believes her son is special. She tells him many important life lessons. One of the most famous things she tells him is, life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. When Forrest is a child, he has weak legs. He must wear metal braces on his legs to walk. Other children make fun of him. One day, Forrest meets a little girl named Jenny. Jenny is kind to him and lets him sit next to her on the school bus. She becomes his best friend and the love of his life. One day, some boys try to hurt Forrest and throw stones at him. Jenny tells him, "Run, Forrest, run." Forrest starts running. As he runs, the braces on his legs break apart and fall off. Forrest realizes he can run very fast. This moment changes his life forever. Forrest becomes very good at running. Because of this, he gets a football scholarship to a university. He plays football very well and becomes famous. He even meets the President of the United States. Forrest does not understand how important this is, but he is happy. After college, Forrest joins the army. He is sent to fight in the Vietnam War. There, he meets a man named Bubba. Bubba talks all the time about shrimp. He wants to start a shrimp business after the war. Forrest promises Bubba that they will do it together. In Vietnam, Forrest becomes very good at following orders. He is a great soldier. One day, their unit is attacked. Forrest runs through the jungle to save other soldiers. He saves many lives, including his officer lieutenant, Dan. But Bubba is badly hurt and dies in Forrest's arms. Forrest is very sad for saving many soldiers. Forrest is given a Medal of Honor. He meets the president again. Forrest becomes famous, but he still thinks like a simple man. Lieutenant Dan is angry with Forrest at first. He wanted to die in war like his ancestors. Instead, he survives but loses both his legs. He becomes very bitter and unhappy. Forrest still stays loyal to him. After the war, Forrest learns how to play ping pong, table tennis. He becomes extremely good at it. He even plays for the United States team in China. Because of this, he becomes more famous. People see him on television. Later, Forrest remembers his promise to Bubba. He buys a shrimp boat and starts a shrimp business. At first, it fails. Then a big storm destroys all other shrimp boats, but Forrest's boat survives. Suddenly, his business becomes very successful. He becomes very rich. Forrest shares his money with Bubba's family. He also gives money to Lieutenant Dan. Lieutenant Dan invested in a company called Apple. Forrest does not understand what Apple is, but this investment makes them even richer. Jenny's life is very different from Forrest's. She has a hard childhood. Her father was abusive. As she grows up, she struggles a lot. She joins bad relationships, uses drugs, and feels lost. Forrest loves Jenny deeply, but she often leaves him. She says she does not want to hurt him. At one point, Forrest and Jenny are together for one night. Jenny leaves again the next morning. Forrest is heartbroken. Later, Forrest's mother becomes sick. Forrest goes home to take care of her. Before she dies, she tells Forrest that he must decide his own destiny. After her death, Forrest feels very alone. One day, Jenny returns. She brings a little boy with her. She tells Forrest the boy is his son. Forrest is shocked and scared. He asks if the boy is smart. This shows how afraid Forrest is that his son might suffer like he did. Jenny tells Forrest she is sick. They do not say the exact illness, but it is very serious. Forrest asks Jenny to marry him, and she says yes. They get married in a small ceremony. Lieutenant Dan attends, now happy and married himself. Jenny dies some time later. Forrest is very sad, but he stays strong. He takes care of his son. He reads to him and loves him deeply. At the end of the movie, Forrest walks his son to the school bus. He sits on the same bench where Jenny once sat as a child. As the bus drives away, Forrest watches proudly. The movie ends with another feather floating into the sky, showing that life continues and is full of surprises.